guys can see me. Let's see. So like today, basically what we're going to talk about is like advertisement within like the hair industry, running like your own ads and stuff like that, and how that works. Of course, like my avatar is going to pop out of place. Um, no worries. Back at it. Um, And so basically, what's going to be happening in March and whatnot. So what we're going to start with is what I'm currently building. So right now, what I'm building is a new salon. I'm probably going to have multiple templates of it just because, certain things happen with spatial and we can't control that, but we definitely want to build like different spaces and stuff like that, and teach you guys how to do the same and build your own spaces, especially if you're within like the hair industry and whatnot. And then also hosting hair events. So next week, what I'm going to be doing is advertising my hair event, that I'm going to have all the people that I've interviewed come back and talk about like their new hair experiences or what they learned from like watching other videos and stuff like that. What's new in the hair industry that they want to try. Even me currently, I've done something different with my hair. I actually look like my avatar in real life. So clap it up. So I'm blonde. Blondes have more fun. That's what I heard. And that's been true because I've been getting like weird side looks today. And my hairdresser, he was like, it's the blonde. It's the hair. It's the hair. So I'm not used to it yet. But it's throwing everybody off. So I'm liking that vibe. So if you like down to try something new, definitely comments below like what you're looking to try, what style you're gonna do. Are you gonna do a buzz cut or are you just gonna do like a bob? So it has like some variety and stuff like that with hair. So definitely put that down in the comments because we definitely want to share on Instagram and tag you in it as well. And you do get raw points. So every time you like participate, it could be like advertisement in the space here, and that advertisement can be in a video, which now can be like clipped and segment. So that way you can now have like reels or content, which ties into what we're talking about today. So um, and then also too where you can find us. So I'll put all that information in the description box so that way you can have it. And then there's also a link in my bio as well. So as you know, with like updates with spatial, they have like links in the bio and whatnot. So really cool stuff that they're doing here to get you connected with other people, build your content, and be like a heavy OG in the space. Um, so here we go. So how to promote your hair business in the metaverse. So one of the tips and tricks that I did was like have different social media platforms and doing your research on what it is that's heavy in this space. So I know right now Instagram and TikTok and Twitter are one of like the main social medias that are really big right now. But think about it, right? If it's already really big and everyone has it, that means there's already OGs in the space, meaning like you're going to have to fight with other bigger companies that are already established, that already have like a brand base, that already has like a brand voice, meaning that they already attracted the type of customers that they want, and they're now looking outward. So that means you're going to work twice as hard trying to be in the space when you should just go to another platform that you can use to like promote different things. So for example, you have like other metaverse platforms, for example, spatial. So when spatial gets like really big, Mo, Tiny, Shiva, AK, people that are in this space, we're already going to be OGs. Why? Because we got in this space early, and that with social media, you have to constantly build. You can't put your eggs in one basket. Why? Because you won't be able to be versatile. You may not reach customers with this brand or this platform, but with the algorithm, you can now reach other customers over here. And I know TikTok, like you can do the most silliest things on TikTok. And if you're consistent with it, that algorithm will play into that part of like, okay, getting you likes, getting promoted. So it's a lot that goes into it. Also too, I don't know if they're calling it Facebook ads anymore, but that's what I know it as. And Facebook ads were really big, but the thing about Facebook ads is like, I would heavily suggest that you budget and really understand like how the algorithm is like funneling using like your funds and stuff like that to now push towards your audience, because you need a certain amount of capital to keep that consistently going. Um, I do see AK in the window right there. We're inside. I'm not sure if you can like get inside, but we're inside. One of the doors should be open for you to walk right in, or you could just walk up the stairs. Um, but yeah, back to um, how to promote your hair business. And then also too, key component is use free platforms. So Spatial is a free platform that you can use now to like promote your business. And I think that's really cool because for content creators that are just getting started and not too sure about the metaverse, they can now like play with it and understand how to set up links to their social media that they're big on, set it up with YouTube and stuff like that, and really put spaces in here. So I don't know if you're aware, but if you guys can take a quick look right here, I'll do a demonstration of how you can like put a link in Spatial here. So if we do a portal right here, add portal, what it's going to do is bring up a prompt here saying new portal, choose space or create your link. So what you would do is you would put your title like, okay, my business, right? And then you would just put your link right here. And so anytime someone comes into the space, they can click on that link, and then they can have access to like your social media, if that's something you're doing, or whatever social platform that you have on. So that's really cool. And I think that's a really dope technique, because if you have like a video link, people can now go to like that video and check it out if you're like promoting music or art or fashion, or whatever the case may be. Also too, another great tip that is helpful for promoting your hair business is having a strategy. So that means having a daily strategy, a weekly strategy, a monthly, and a quarterly. So I'm not going to go into specifics right now. If you want to learn more, there is a Patreon link that you can go and set up in a event or a class that I may have, that I can go ahead and break that down into detail of like what strategies I've used to go ahead and promote my business, and what I've had to do weekly, daily, quarterly, to go ahead and promote that and know what type of product I'm pushing. So really quickly, give me 2 seconds here. Okay. Okay, perfect. And lastly, a lot of people don't know, but they have the solution right there in front of them. And a lot of people hate it, and I'm going to say the word. So I don't have a drum roll, but it's for sure needed. So change. So a lot of people, they want like the formula, they want the solution, right? But in this case of like promoting your business, is always moving parts. So you can never just stick with one thing and think that it's going to work continuously. It's going to always change, or it's always going to be something that no longer serves your strategy for you promoting your business. So if you're used to promoting your business early in the morning where you're posting and providing like insight and content, then what you can do next is um, try out promoting to your audience at night and see how your numbers will like change and transition. So it's a lot of different things that you can do, like tips and tricks. And then also too, having a call to action. A lot of people don't have a call to action, which is super important, because if you're not telling people, hey, go here to do this or get in contact with me, then you're doing yourself a disservice. Why? Because no one knows like where to go. If you're not telling me, hey, look, it's in this direction, then I'm not going to know where to go. That means I'm going to move on. And that means like your business won't get the type of traction that you may have wanted um, for the success and stuff like that. So those are some of the things that I've done and used. But again, like if you want to hear more, if you want more detail, and this is something that you're really interested in, please don't hesitate to click the link in the bio. And this will actually take you to my space where you can actually book like a one-on-one or whatever the case may be to like learn more. And then also too, um, yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Uh, but yeah, basically, this was just a little segment to get an understanding of how to like promote your business. You may have already have a strategy, but you're looking to now learn how to fill out your days and content and what you'll be like promoting and what that looks like day to day. So if you're like, hey, look, I want to be inspiring today, or hey, this is what my page is about, you have an idea of how to move forward. But if you don't have a strategy in place or systems in place to help you and aid you, then you're doing your business a disservice, and the target audience that you're looking to gravitate towards, or for people to now listen to your brand voice, there is not going to be as impactful or influential to your audience. So that was just a little tidbit. Next week, we're going to have something really cool, which is, again, the hair event that I'm going to have, where everyone is going to show up and we're going to have a great time. There's going to be food, there's going to be drinks, and maybe like a little surprise. So I'm figuring that out right now, but I definitely want everyone to come through. So if you've been here with us and you've been dedicated and been with us in the Valon, and you've actually been um, a part of the conversation, we want you to come back and join us for next week's hair event. So I'll definitely have more information. Click the link in my bio so you can see more. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. I'm usually here in Spatial, if not on Instagram at im.desire.raw. And then there's also two links in here where you can get in touch with me. So thank you so much. You guys have any or anything about what you're promoting. You're looking to like build like a brand voice um, for your audience to now like tap in with you. I mean, I would say I'm looking to build my brand voice. I've been thinking about calling it like the metaverse hair guide, where it's just like you have a guide as to how to navigate your own hair business. So like I'm not sure on what I should be doing. Um, there's like events and stuff that can like help you build up that voice and be able to be impactful. Because I feel like in the hair industry, a lot of people are doing the same thing, and they may be looking to do something different and now create that wave. So this is definitely a great opportunity for you to do so. But yeah, if you ladies want to add anything or even anything that you've learned in the past week or so about promoting your business and social media when it comes to strategy, please feel free to unmute.
Yeah, I like the thing that you mentioned about social media, and I would just say don't be afraid to try the new ones. Like you said, a lot of these older platforms, things are already figured out. But we're in a day and age where a lot of new platforms are also coming forward, right? Like I just joined Kick today, which is another streaming platform that's kind of like Twitch, but it's like Twitch when it first got started. So, everybody has a little bit of followers, but there's a lot of people still on the platform. So anybody that's streaming, it's like everybody at least has like 20 watchers though. So it's like you get an early movers advantage when you get on the platform for first. You get to learn the algorithm, you get to plant your flag there, and you get to learn what works, right? Like I said, the Kick app, you could play any song, you could really you're not censored at all. So it's like, okay, I know if I'm about to be playing music or something, that's where I want to stream. If I want to be doing, maybe something else, I'll stream on YouTube. If I'm not gonna be playing music. So you just learn how to use these tools and add them to your tool belt. And so, but the only way you really get to learn is by getting in there and trying, because then you get to now pass it on to the next.
Yeah, luckily you do. Luckily.
100%, 100%. And if you in that first, the early bird gets the worm is what says. So that means like you have a say in how things can be structured. Because if you have a brand voice and people are attracted to that brand, that means like you have influence. That means like you'll have the creators come to you like, hey, I see you building like a big following. What do you think like you may want to see or change, or what have you been hearing? Is because now your audience is being influenced by your decisions of getting in there early and making a name for yourself.
And they'll pay you for that. Like I said, Kick, they just cut a check for $200 million for one creator.
Man,
For 2 years, just to stream.
And there's no professional player on earth that make this.
Just for him to stream.
Just for him to stream on that platform for 2 years, and there's no professional player that makes that kind of money. Like no professional athlete that makes that kind of money. But again, it's because they understand, like, oh, we need people on our platform.
Because the kids are like that. The kids don't watch TV and shit like that.
Right. Exactly. And so as content creators, we have to be understanding that audience and the younger generation. What do they be looking at? They already grew up on Twitch. They already grew up on watching streaming and stuff like that. So that's why it's important for you to put yourself in those positions to learn that game too. Or you're gonna be like, all the old people that we look at that's, still on Facebook, and it's like, oh, okay. But, Facebook has had its run already where everybody is looking at the new ways to see, what's about to pop next.
Exactly. And they're looking for that new. They're looking for that new. So, yeah, but if you guys don't have any other remarks or anything like that, that pretty much concludes everything. And I'm definitely going to edit this and run it back. But thank you so much for coming. Also, too, Tiny, it's a raw pointer right here. So definitely send that over and fill that out so I can send that NFT to you for participating, and then the points as well um, for coming in here, so we can get you in the ads, some ad space in here. Um, I'm excited to decorate it even more. So, yeah, feel free to look around. But that pretty much wraps it up, ladies. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, everyone online, for coming into the space. I'm just kind of like moving around a lot, just showing you the different spaces and stuff like that. We have some AI art on the wall, and videos and stuff like that. Some of the stuff I do need a hotspot. But then we do have the outside deck, which I may have like a bar out here where we can just like watch replays, um, and then different spaces I'm going to be filming in. So it's just really small, intimate. I do have to say thank you, Tiny, for inspiring this look really. I just kind of kept it simple and followed your blueprint with my space in the mall. So shout out to Tiny for that. Um, yeah, I hope you guys are liking the space. Thank you so much for joining me here. I know it's a little late, but yeah.
No problem. Sorry, the baby's like screaming. I'm smoking. I'm trying to write this damn ebook. Like trying to do like 10 things at once right now.
Oh man, if God only gave us like an extra 2 hours, we'd be straight, I think. But for
But
real,
yes, I like this space and I love the art.
thank you so much. It's really y'all that's that inspired it, and I was just like, just keep it simple, man. I think I was stressing about how I wanted to decorate it, but it just kept it simple. That's the one thing.